When I first started, I was having a ball, but I didn't know doodly-doo, you know, as far as the business, you know. I mean, for myself, I was taught, my mother told me, you know, the negatives, the positives, the this, the that, but you don't know until you learn for yourself. My mother told me, she said, listen, you know the truth. You know who you are and you know what you are. They're guessing. They want to know. So, live your life and be happy.
In the beginning, when it came to Whitney Houston being introduced to the world, she was introduced as a princess. And I found out she wasn't a princess. She was a New Jersey girl.
You know anything about New Jersey? New Jersey people are street people. They ain't taking no stuff.
Newark was a tough city. There was a lot of violence, a lot of crime, a lot of drugs.
Growing up in Newark was intense. It was really intense, really, really, really intense. You can experience poverty, you can experience rebirth, you can experience turmoil. Everything is here.
So Jersey gave her a lesson in how to survive, allowed her to have tough skin.
She was much more streetwise than people knew.
She enjoyed confrontation. She enjoyed being able to stand up and stand her ground and tell you off.
When I get angry, oh, I'm angry, I can feel the earth move under my feet.
People had an idea of who they thought Whitney Houston was, which was this suburban girl that didn't know anything about being hood. You take the cameras away and take everything else away, then Whitney, who was just a sister from the hood, and Bobby was a brother from the hood. They were crazy about each other, and that was clear.
Between me and her, it was so instant. We were so much like each other that it made sense.
But Bobby had a self-destructive streak, and that came up pretty much right away.
Bobby got in trouble a bunch of times. It just was a media firestorm.
Singer Bobby Brown was arrested again
after his DUI conviction.
This ain't fair, man. And I think getting with the bad boy, everybody looked at it crazy, but it wasn't crazy because we matched.
When she met Bobby, she felt at home.
Bobby Brown!
Bobby was ready for the same things I was ready for. Commitment, loyalty, security, trust. I am Bobby's wife. Bobby is my husband. And that's the thing that's most important to us. Not that he's Bobby Brown or that I'm Whitney Houston and I make this amount of money, he makes that amount of money. That's no basis for love at all. He is my better half. He is. He brings out the best in me.
Whitney would later credit Bobby with helping her to get through the shooting of The Bodyguard.
By '92, we're still not at a point where interracial dating was accepted as part of the mainstream.
I remember when Whitney was cast, there was talk about, well, should we make mention of it, in a scene? We said, no, let's not do that. This is not race. This was just about good old-fashioned chemistry, boy-girl stuff.
The emotion of that film just hit people right in their hearts.
You said you were scared to death on The Bodyguard.
Scared to death. Terribly frightened. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd go, I can't do this. This is too much for me. Bobby, I'm gonna quit today. Okay, I'm gonna quit. He said, no way are you gonna do that. If you quit now, you're gonna blame me for the rest of my life. You're gonna do this movie and you're gonna do it well. You can't quit now, you can't turn back.
The Bodyguard is, of course, phenomenally successful.
I just fell in love with her even more because of her personality in the movie. But I think the most striking, of course, is her beauty in the singing.
I Will Always Love You is a Dolly Parton song.
Dolly would record it as a single in the 1970s and perform it while she was on the Porter Wagner show.
Except people will always think of it as a Whitney Houston song.
And then the that in, first of all, I don't even know how she held the note that long. Like who sings like that? But it's just, that was it for me.
It just reconfigured the landscape. The movie was massive, the song was massive, and as a result, Whitney was massive.
Super Sunday is on its way, and most of us will be glued to our television set.
The battle has been joined.
Today, the Air Force has been using its so-called smart bomb.
The Gulf War has just begun. We're 10 days into this war. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of security at the Super Bowl at this time because of this. There's threats of terrorist attacks.
Seeing sharpshooters up on the top on the press box, to see the helicopters with the guns out, you knew that there was a lot more going on than just the Super Bowl.
As I sang the national anthem, I thought about our men and women over there and their fears, you know, and trying to be courageous at the same time. And, you know, I thought about that, and I sort of transported myself there, and I kind of sang for them.
Please join in the singing of our national anthem, sung by Grammy Award winner Whitney Houston.
We are a nation at war for the first time since Vietnam, and people don't know how to feel about it. People feel very patriotic, but they're also a little anxious. What can the Star-Spangled Banner give us that will make us unite as a nation? That's Whitney Houston's challenge.
She just wanted to offer some kind of healing, some kind of balm, and her voice was that.
Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave? It's a question. And that's how Whitney sang it. She left it to us to answer.
The American patriotism that comes from the Star-Spangled Banner is not the same for Black Americans. Like, who is the land of the free for?
I think fame can be very straining on someone's life and someone's mind and someone's spirit. I worried about her all the time.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.